What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Sydnee Goodman, and if you didn't know, well, now you know. So today's video is a little bit different than anything else I have so far on my channel, which is, it is about this wonderful bad boy that I have right here, which is a Hasselblad X1D with a 21mm lens. I got to borrow it from Hasselblad for about the last 2 weeks, and I have had such a blast playing with it. So let's just start off with the size. For its size, the X1D's image quality is basically unparalleled. I'm much more familiar with Sony mirrorless cameras, but it was insane to me just how much depth there was to the image given the camera's compact size. If you're looking for it, you can tweak just about any of the camera settings to your heart's desires to get the perfect capture of whatever is going on at that moment. But I will say, as a vlogging camera, as the type of vlogger that I am, I'm always kind of just looking to get the best possible shot I can without needing to fuss around with the settings continuously. So that often resulted in me figuring out what I liked and never changing it. Unfortunately, this also often meant that I was stuck with a similar shot even as conditions shifted, which doesn't really work for an on-the-move single-person setup. I also couldn't find any way to have the camera update the autofocus once the video recording had started, which was challenging, but I don't know if that's something that I could have figured out if I had the camera longer. Even more, I loved how the medium format of the camera lends itself to an extreme wide angle like shot that's vital in vlogging and filming videos without having to worry about any distortion. Speaking of quality, the feel of this camera, you guys, it tops even the most high-end Sony cameras like my A7R III and feels so insanely satisfying in a manual, clicky feel. I mean, seriously, what more can you want? Unfortunately, I will say all the metal and quality comes at a cost with weight. I did have trouble holding it fully extended in front of me, but I also found it too awkward to hold it close, despite the shot working just fine. I don't know, maybe that's something that I would get used to. When it came down to sit-down videos, though, it was more than just fine. It was awesome. But the on-the-go lifestyle vlogs are usually something that I am filming by myself. I don't have a tripod, and it kind of made this camera a no-go unless I had someone there shooting for me. With that said, when it all comes together, the X1D is an insanely good camera if you're willing to put up with some of the nuances and if you just have a bigger team and a more kind of robust setup. The shots that came out were honestly stunning. We were at Disneyland when we first brought this bad boy with us and started shooting, and Alex actually was shooting video for me that day, and when he pulled me over to look back at some of the footage, I honestly did not believe that we were at the same place because it just looked so vibrant and it looked so good. Again, you guys, the shots that came out were just so stunning, and even while trying to learn the camera for the first time, it kind of left me wondering what I could do to get anything remotely similar out of my A7R III. And this is especially true when it comes to photographs, which I'm sure are taking over my Instagram as we speak. Just look at them, please. Please look at them, please. I will say I did find that transferring over Wi-Fi was a little bit clunky, and Sony's solution was a little cleaner. When I tried to transfer the photos on the go over Wi-Fi on the Hasselblad, it did result in a lower quality JPEG that left much to be desired. All in all, if you're really into photography, videography, and you have a kind of like a team or even just an individual shooter, I would say that this bad boy is such an upgrade to any vlogging kit. With all that said, this is an amazing camera, and thank you so much, Hasselblad, for letting me play around with it. I'm so excited that I got the opportunity to hang out with it. I'm talking about it like it's like my best friend. It is about a $10,000 camera, which obviously is not cheap, but I would say that if you have that money to spend, it is such an upgrade. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see me talking more about the equipment that I'm using. I am happy to indulge. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you are the first to know when a new video drops. I'll see you guys all later. Bye-bye.